The excitement is palpable as the MTN8 takes center stage. Defending champions Orlando Pirates will look to defend their crown against PSL champions Mamelodi Sundowns in the first leg semi-final. Now, the appetite for the fixture has been off the charts, with football fans selling out the stadium as early as Monday evening. With me to unpack this clash is African football expert Mogale Sathekge. You're watching Soccer Betting News.
Thank you so much, Deshaj, for welcoming me, and good day to our listeners, of course. Yeah.
Mo, Orlando Pirates are under some serious pressure. The league has just started and it's already 2 defeats from 2 outings.
I think the league has just started and it's gone already.
Yo.
It has started and it's gone. That will be my verdict on it. On this, the league has started and it's gone. I can say it's kind of gone because we witnessed this season in, season out. Chiefs has to win today to maybe for me to change my mind next week to say the contest is still there. But I can tell you now, whatever that is happening now, the big 2 or whatever teams that we think can challenge Sundowns for the league, not winning their games and everything, is gone. But in December, Sundowns will be leading the log by maybe 8 or 10 points.
I see. Orlando Pirates head coach Abdeslam Ouaddou is certainly finding a tough time at the mighty Buccaneers. What have you made about his stint so far?
He pressed the restart button too soon. And then I don't see him as being the man who will carry the Bucs faithfuls throughout the entire season. There's just a lot going on. I think we can unpack other things as we go into the show, but there's just a lot of things that are going wrong. And then unfortunately, he lost 2 important league games, opening games. I'm not sure if the team will be able to regroup and get back to the Pirates that we know from performance point of view. And also the unfortunate part is that he's playing Sundowns over the weekend. So I don't know, man. I've got mixed feelings about this guy.
I see. Let's look at his selection then, because the likes of Sipho Mbule played no part in that recent defeat, as well as Mofokeng starting on the bench. Dino van Rooyen looks like he's nowhere to be found.
Yes, like I said, I think he pushed or pressed the restart button too soon. He came to Pirates, reshuffled Riverio's team that was winning games that went to almost 3 finals. So what do you expect? You are buying players that you desire as a coach, but you need to bring them into the mixture of already what is there, what is existing, what has already been developed.
Yeah.
Not for you to come to Pirates and assemble a new whole entire team like you are a team from Castle being promoted to NFD or Vodacom League. You get my point? So that's where the problem comes in. So I think this guy has to go back to the drawing board and try to figure out where is it that he's getting it wrong when it comes to selections, because I can clearly, without any fear of favor, that he's getting it wrong. And he's got quality amongst quality. He's got quality players at his disposal, but this guy is getting it wrong.
All right. Let me play devil's advocate here for a moment. Do you think that Pirates chairman Ivan Khosa maybe instructed Abdeslam Ouaddou to give me a new team, because the previous team, as you mentioned, went to 5 finals and finished second 3 times?
It will never be the owner's decision to say, give me a whole new team and whatever. I don't think Ivan Khosa is not that smart to say to a coach, come into a new team and break my team, break whatever that was working and bring mediocrity to my team. Pirates is not just a team, bro. Pirates, it's about heritage. Pirates is about South Africa, millions of South Africans who are the Pirates faithfuls. Pirates, it's all about the colors. It's about the badge. There's just a whole lot of things. Pirates is not a trial and error testing a team or whatever and stuff. The guy was just supposed to come in and pick up where Riverio left off. We are not saying he must use entirely Riverio's old team, but he could gradually introduce new players to the team. I mean, it's so bad. Like, look at players like Kwaiba, look at players like Sibilibili. They come in, they are scared, they don't look like what they are doing, they can't even trap. But look at how this guys played the past season at their previous teams. Kwaiba was one of the best players at Chipa last season. Sibilibili was one of the top players at TS Galaxy last season. But because you are taking these guys and throwing them into the Lions' den, what are you saying as a coach? They need to build up their confidence. They need to build up their morale. Mix these guys with the guys who have been giving Pirates the success. Let them taste the success of let them taste that success and the feeling of what it means to be a Pirates player in terms of winning cups, in terms of winning important games, in terms of being competitive and so forth. You don't just take this player and throw them into the deep end and say, go, defend my MTN8. Go. They were not there when the MTN8 was won. Now you want them to defend something that they didn't get. And if they fail, everybody now is going to blame them. It's like you're using players as a scapegoat as a team because you have a pool of talented players at your disposal, but you don't have brains and you lack the tactic awareness and the technical awareness to say, how am I supposed to use this player? This player can gel with this player. You can see he doesn't have a plan.
Yeah. Well, of course, this weekend, the clash is against the mighty Masanda Wana outfit. Now, it sounds like what you're saying is Bata should start. Evidence Makopa should start, possibly even Mabasa.
Yeah, but we know that now you played 3 opening games. You didn't play those guys. You want them to perform miracles against Sundowns. No, it's also unfair to them. That guy must just play whatever that he's going to do, his first 11. I don't care. But I see them getting 4 this weekend. Yes, I see Pirates getting 4 from Sundowns. With that defense, a defender who can't clear the ball, who waits for the ball to drop in the box and they start acting. There is no combination. We can talk about not getting goals and whatever. At least going forward, you can see players like Radiopani, Maswangani, Apolis and Rile, they can combine 2 or 3 balls, even though they don't end up scoring. Mariko, Nduli, players like Mbuli, they can combine 2-3 passes trying to get goals for Pirates. But why are we not talking about the defense of Orlando Pirates? That defense is so horrible. The only person right now there who has played so well is Dion Holt. I will single them out. Speak of Mbogazi, speak of CBC, speak of Mashilwani. All of them, I didn't see them playing, fighting. They sleep. They don't wake up each other. They don't, they don't speak to one another. The defense is just a mess. The only person there is Dion Hoto right now at the present.
It looked like Mbokazio is also leaving his central berth to try and create chances for Pirates in that Gallants
exactly.
defeat.
You need to be very disciplined when you play at the back. That's why I'm saying sometimes as coaches and club owners, we create unnecessary pressure to upcoming players. I always give an example. People will always blame Mbogazi at some point when we are losing because he was overhyped and everything. You get my point? He was coming all right, but he needed proper guidance. Guys, at the present moment now, the way Mbogazi is playing and the way Sesani played before they injured, Sesani is 110% better compared to Mbogazi. Sesani was guided by Olisanda.
All right.
Sesani was guided by Olisanda. Right now, CBC plays with Mbogazi all the damn time. I see them thinking at the same level. You can't tell which one is more of a senior player, which one is a player who still need to grow and everything, because CBC says nothing to this young man.
I see. Well, I'm sure he's going to be back from injury very soon. After a goalless first half against Amazulu, Mamelodi Sundowns ran out 2-0 winners on the night thanks to goals from Ikram Reyners and Tashreeq Matthews. It's good to see the duo getting on a score sheet.
Well, yeah, Sundowns, they are also they are playing also, but they are not playing extremely well. you can see there's something lacking there. I don't understand what's happening with the Sundowns coach also, Miguel. Like, coaches must stop disliking and have personal things against players. Your job there is to make players to gel, to be one thing, so that you can get positive results for the team. It's not about you. It's not about a player's ego. It's not about the coach's ego. It's not about who's proving a point to who and whatever. But Miguel, at some point, I feel like he's trying to do that. The likes of Neo Mahema, Thapelo Maseko is, he's going, he needs support at the present moment.
Do you think he's doing too much and it's destabilizing the Sundowns squad?
Yes, he's doing too much and he's destabilizing the Sundowns squad, just like the Pirates coach. He's destroying. These guys are trying to destroy good squads. Sundowns might have won yesterday, but you try and check the combinations. Amazulu came at them. Amazulu created a lot of opportunities in the first half that they could have taken and buried the game. You get my point? So when a team is performing excellently well, we must not be afraid to say they are performing excellently well. But at the present moment now, Sundowns is a bit shaky, Even though we know that they are very dangerous, they are focused and everything, but Sundowns is shaky. You have a Shalulile there who's not happy. You have Neo Mahema, now he went to play Chen. You have a Tembingosi Lodge now, who's training alone because Cardozo doesn't prefer him. You have a Mudau and Ewol. No one can tell us where Mudau is, what the problem is, where the conflict started, and everything.
I saw Pasadena was even playing right back in that clash against Chippa.
You just got one of the best left backs and what Pirates and Sundowns doing, what the current Pirates and Sundowns coaches are currently doing at the present moment. They are destroying the national team.
Would you say that maybe opens the door for Kaizer Chiefs to maybe claim the league title?
Yes, I mean, if Chiefs can push and do everything right and take each and every game serious, I don't see any reason why they can't win the league this season. Like I said, the league is gone, The league is gone because I can say whichever team that is going to focus 100% from the start to the finish, whether it's Chiefs or Sundowns, that team is mainly going to win the league. As for Pirates right now, I'm not even putting them in the top 4 finish of the league because Pirates is a mess. You can see a lot of things that needs to be fixed. It doesn't take a football fan to see that coach doesn't know what he's doing. It doesn't take someone who follows football a lot of time to say, something at Pirates is no longer the same and everything. Pirates need that back. Unfortunately, such kind of things, when they happen, they hit the team hard. What if they wake up and the next thing it's February next year? Or they wake up in November, they've lost maximum points and everything. Then you can't count them anymore into the league contenders. You'll only look at those teams that will be doing well at that moment, Sundowns or Chiefs. You get my point? So there's just a lot that needs to be fixed amongst in the Mamelodi Sundowns camp and squad, the team, the coach, and also at Orlando Pirates.
All right. Well, it is very seldomly that a Orlando Pirates manager will actually finish out his tenure with the mighty Buccaneers. I think the last coach that I remember was Jose, who finished off his actual contract with them. If you look into the market right now, do you think Pirates should maybe keep an eye on someone like Leshlo Nolo Siema at Siwelele?
Yes, I mean you can now ponder and look at those type of coaches because at least they understand what it means to get results. You can't get to Pirates and coach the same way you were coaching at Marumo Gallants. He's doing exactly the same thing and it's killing him. And I'm sorry to say this, I don't know if I'm going to offend Pirates. We need to be honest about the current Pirates technical team. You can see the fitness coach, the conditioning coach. The guy is no longer involved in the team like before when Jose Riverio was here. I mean, it's just bottomness. You only see Abdullah and Ngigazi always standing up and talking. I'm sorry, Mandla Ngigazi. Also, I can't call him a traitor, but I don't understand what type of a coach, what type of an assistant coach he is. He's been there. He knows. You know, he's not the captain who runs the show, but he must give advices. You can't just come and allow someone to destroy what you have built previously with the other coach in 3 years. How do you allow such to happen? Mandla being an interim coach is a no-go area for me. If Pirates are firing this guy, they need to get someone who's capable of taking the job.
All right, let me ask you this. Do you think that with his voice being the assistant manager, it would carry some weight? And do you think he should have maybe said we should play the likes of Mbata earlier, maybe from the start of the season?
His voice is supposed to carry the weight because he's there. Assistant coaches are there not just to be assistant coaches. There's a lot of assistant coaches that I can show you that being an assistant coach is very much important. They became assistant coaches and they became good coaches. Mikel Arteta, for instance, was an assistant coach to Pep Guardiola. You think Pep Guardiola was not listening to him? No, that's why he was able to say he gives good advice. Sometimes he shows me things that I cannot see. You get my point? You think Rulani Mukwena under Micho, the main thing under Rulani and Micho, the main reason why there was fire at Pirates is because both of the coaches, they were working together and they were passionate about the team and the players. Now you don't know where Mandla Ngiga's falls. You might find that he's there, he's giving advice in terms of maybe favoring certain players, starting ahead of certain players. Obviously, this guy won't get it right. Now this guy is also because he lacks tactical awareness in terms of whatever that he has to change and everything. They are moving into the same river. They are not going to get results for Pirates.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a sold-out clash at the Orlando Stadium this weekend. I know you already called a 4-0 drubbing of the mighty Buccaneers, but is there any chance, a sliver of hope?
Look, I'm telling you now, I don't see this guy mixing the guys who were winning with the current team that he played for. He's still going to go with the same mentality. He's going to get a drubbing, a serious drubbing. Without any fear or favor, I'm not going to back down. Sundowns is more likely to give Pirates 3 or 4 on Saturday. If he continues with the likes of Mashilwani and whoever, he will regret on Saturday.
All right. Well, football fans, you've heard it right here from African football expert Mogale Sathekge, giving Pirates absolutely no chance whatsoever against Sundowns this weekend. Of course, you can let us know in the comments if you agree with his prediction or not. Don't forget to like this video if you haven't already and subscribe to our channel. From all of us in studio, thanks and goodbye.
It's a show. It's a show me. It's a show, brababa.